Alright, what's up guys, it is XreviewZ here bringing you another XreviewZ, and this is another VR Iceman track, and it is called AMA Houston SX. As you can probably tell from the name, it is meant to be a remake, I believe, and as you can see from the overview, it is a very nice looking track. Obviously the green everywhere, I guess that's kind of the whole Monster Energy thing. But yeah, it's meant to be a remake, I believe, and I'm not sure if it's 100% accurate, if all the jumps are the same, but I'm not here to judge whether it's a good remake or not. I'm just here to say it's a good track. So yeah, I have a lot of fun racing this track, as I do with all Iceman tracks, but now the same things arise with this track, in that it has huge jumps which are sometimes inconsistent. But the thing is, with those huge jumps, you kind of have to accept inconsistencies sometimes. The main inconsistent jump is that one that I just hit, but the thing is, that happens to everyone equally, so it doesn't really ruin the competitiveness of the track that much. It's really just, okay, I'm gonna case this jump again, and then every now and then I'm gonna make it. So you know, it happens to everyone. I really don't think it's that bad, since it's kind of spread equally. Now, as you can see, there's like some split whoops right here. I believe on the right side it might be split so you can get more speed to clear the jump or something. Or if it's just like that in the real track. I don't know. So, yeah, I always put this track on when I'm just bored, and everyone else expects me to put tracks on. They're like, XreviewZ, you do all these reviews, and you gotta have a ton of good tracks and stuff. But really, I kinda just get bored of all the tracks I've got, so, you know, this one is always a go-to for me, just because of how fun it is. And so I've raced it a lot of times, and usually I don't do that before I get a review on it. But just because I've been so slow with the reviews lately, I actually knew this track pretty well before reviewing it. So that's kind of nice, I guess, to be reviewing one of my favorite tracks before it becomes after it's become one of my favorite tracks. So yeah, that was kind of weird right there how I didn't make that jump, but it's alright. So yeah, this track is very fun, guys. Just another VR Iceman track. If you couldn't tell that by the general look of the track, then you need to look up some VR Iceman tracks, because all his tracks have this really cool vibe to it, where it's just like huge jumps and rocks and like all the colors, and yeah. So definitely go download this track, guys. Put it on with like 10 people. It'll be a really fun race. So yeah, let's move on to the next track. Alright guys, this track is called Dragon MX by Lectum 4, and I believe it was also made by Gogeta Rules. Sorry I don't have my notes up right now, but I believe it was. Now this track is actually a really fun track. Honestly, my only issue with it is sometimes the visibility sucks. Like, you'll probably see in this video that people have no idea where they're going, including myself. And it was from two things, the darkness of the track, and also the mantis pads hanging down from the track above sometimes. But you'll see that later up. And with the darkness, the funny thing is, I always hear people complaining about the darkness on tracks, and I'm like, dude, turn your brightness up, because it's not that dark for me. And then for me to think the track is dark, I imagine it would just be pitch black on those people's screens that I tell them to turn their brightness up. But anyway, as you see right here is the mantis pads. I go into the wall like every lap because I can't see past the mantis pads. but you know, it's a good track other than that. So yeah, it's got a really fun route. Like there's a lot of jumps and a lot of it's not the smoothest route, but that's the thing I like about it, because it's challenging, and it makes you think about what you're doing. And I think it would make for really competitive races. Like obviously this is like a DRL kind of map, Dirty Racing League, but I don't know if they do DLC tracks. Maybe every now and then they have a DLC tournament or something. I think this track would make a really good DRL track. Maybe if it was possible to replace those Mantis pads with like a Ghost pad or something, that would probably make it even better. So yeah, definitely go download this track, have fun racing it with some friends and stuff. And as always, don't forget to check out Outlaw Racing Live, our channel where we do the race coverage, like official race coverage, and also the ORL talk show, which is basically a weekly podcast on Tuesdays at 7 PM. And yeah, that's it for me, guys. XreviewZ out. I like turtles.